it ended up raining, or it's still raining, but it's supposed to rain all day today and tomorrow, so kind of killed my motivation to try to go to a park or go be of interest today. So still got some classwork done. I'm basically done with it. I have, I think, 3 more assignments, 3 or 4-ish, but they don't really take that much time. So been doing one a day, so should be done by the end of the week, almost assuredly, assuming I do one tomorrow and, between tomorrow and Sunday, get the last 2 or 3 things done. But today is just a quick session, snatch, a clean jerk, and the front squats that I didn't do yesterday, just quick singles, so hopefully it goes quick. I would like to get to 110, 140, and then 170 with front squat, and would like to do it rather quickly. So we're going to go ahead without any more ado and get right to it. We're going to do a continuous clip and see how fast I can do the session. So I warmed up the bar a little bit, so this will be not really a working set, but the first actual snatch, but do the bar, of course. We're going to go 50, 70, 90, 100, 110. I'm going to try to do it without straps. I typically don't do this day without straps for snatches, but my blisters are all healed. Calluses and whatnot. All right. Keep rocking and rolling. I was lazy. That was a shed miss. I did everything with it fine, so we'll go up to 100. It's lost focus in the catch. we'll redo this rep. So I have a little bit of tenderness in the knee, but I caught it fine, and it was a little bit actually behind me, and I think I overcorrected bringing it up, so it's annoying to miss that, but it's one of those, it's like I'm not going to fight tooth and nail for 90 when it felt fine. Oop. Just gotta lock in for the last two. Anabolic burps. Oh, it's pain. Just forward. I want to make that clean, so I'll do it again. But I just have to finish with it. Same thing I was doing with the blocks yesterday. Just not committing to that finish. Caught it well, but just in front. So we'll make it easy here. There we go. Still forward, but we did it better. This one we gotta really focus on extending hard. Even better than that 100. Make this the best one. Could have been better, but made it the first time. Was able to hold it, and that one wasn't really a fight. I could feel it forward on the left side, but we'll take that and hopefully on this Friday session, as the weeks progress, I can keep doing it without straps, just to get more practice with it. So to have 2 days in a row of hook grip singles with the snatch will be helpful. I always do it without for clean and jerk, so we'll be fine with there, but let's do a tactical reset. So with clean and jerks, I think we just do the 3 jumps, 70, 120, 140. But I think some of the SOTS press stuff is helping, because even though it's drifting forward on that left side, I'm able to hold it and fight it and keep it from drifting off. So I had a while where like a lift like that, if it drifted forward on the left side, it would just keep going. So hopefully continuing with the SOTS and the snatch SOTS, that will continue to mobilize that left shoulder and stabilize it even more. So it gets better and better, but just got to make sure on the pull that I fully extend, feel it like get really, really deep in the hip, and then just fully extend. And it's the same with all the lifts. Like that's the biggest thing I do wrong, is I just don't fully extend. And obviously I have the strength to do all these lifts, you know, missing 90 and then strolling at 100 and then making 110 the first time tells me obviously I can make those 90 and 100s. So I have to do better reps with them, which thankfully I can feel what I'm doing wrong. Yesterday I was working on the same thing, having that same struggle, and I can feel what I'm trying. When it goes right, I can feel what I'm doing right, and when it's going wrong, I can feel what is going wrong. I think it's a problem with probably any athletic endeavor, but especially with weightlifting, if you are missing and you don't know what you're doing wrong and you can't feel what you're doing wrong, it's here. It's like I know exactly what the feeling I'm trying to elicit, and it's just mentally committing to finishing the rep. Also, I haven't used thumb tape, so that made the hook grip feel a little weird, because not only have I've been hook gripping consistently each week, but I haven't done it without thumb tape in a while, which for me, ideally, I don't use thumb tape because it just always sweats off. And when I don't have thumb tape on, it's just, I'm able to keep my hand drier and I don't have to keep replacing the thumb tape, but I will go back to it if, you know, something starts to get ripped apart and whatnot. Like tomorrow I might use it, but the less I use of it, the more tape I save. So these are the lighter wraps that I use for snatches. We're using for clean jerks as well, and we'll do these beltless. So nothing's ripping open. It's always good to kind of monitor that, especially for me on my left thumb is the one where the skin will usually rip first. Same with my palm. So the thumb where the bar is, and then on my palm. And once those go, then it becomes really uncomfortable to hold the bar. All right. I'm also very happy with the pace of those snatches. I was just going right to the next one, so it was good in that regard. Do the same thing with clean and jerks. Cleans, I'm just trying to do the clean. What I was noticing with the block jerks is that as I was going down, I kind of like curled my back forward a little bit, and that was causing me to drift forward even more. And obviously on the misses, I just wasn't fully extending my legs, but even on the makes, my elbows weren't really drifting. It was like my chest was almost like flexing forward. So really focus on keeping my back almost arched slightly, but like keeping my back straight and then going straight up and back with that, which shouldn't be a problem with 70 kilos. So I'm go ahead and do this. All right, easy enough. That's kind of another benefit of these days. Same with like the box jumps yesterday. It's just kind of like fitting natural cardio in with stuff I'm already gonna do. So I don't have to sit there and, you know, stationary bike and all of that. Like, you can get cardio in when you're lifting by just decreasing the rest time. Obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and CrossFit it, but I'm gonna load the bar, chalk up, and then just get ready and go. I kind of enjoy training like this anyway, because you get it done faster, less time thinking, and makes it harder in some ways, but usually the lift is fine. All right, this is where I gotta focus in. We're doing these all beltless as well. Just going straight down, and then up and back. Push it to the side. But it felt really good. Like the dip drive. I think I just slid over a little bit. So I'll give myself another more time for the 140 and redo my wraps. Since this will be the top set. And we'll do a couple front squats. But clean felt good. Jerk honestly felt good. It just kind of surprised me that it was like drifting towards the right a little bit, but everything felt good and confident. So as long as I keep that same mentality with 140, it'll be fine. I felt like I was stomping my feet more on the cleans, but that's probably just me perceiving my feet being louder. I don't try to do anything particular with my feet as far as stomping them or whatnot. I don't prevent them, and I don't intentionally try to do it. All I'm really thinking about in the clean is fully extending, but trying to punch my elbows under as far as I can or as quick as I can as I'm going down. Because if I have issues with cleans and then crashing, usually my elbows are down too much and then they kind of bump off my knees. So really trying to extend and I guess in a sense pull myself under, but really trying to get my elbows, making sure they move fast. Make sure the wraps feel nice and then go smash 40. Continue to make 140 as routine as possible. Same with the 110, but we're already done with those, so now we're focused on this. Important to make sure I'm not sweating and it's not gonna skip off my shirt. I think it's fine for this one. I suppose that's another benefit of training faster is the sweat doesn't have as much time to accumulate. Still is though, because it's quite humid. All right, one more. Last one, best one. Make a good clean, solid jerk, and do some front squats. Oh my. Oh, that jerk sucked. Clean was easy. Oh. Alright, we got one more try with it. I did the same thing I was doing with the 150s yesterday. Just wasn't committing to it. Come on. That's stupid. That was a stupid miss. We locked in. We're locked in for this one. Come on. Yeah. So I do that on the first one. Drove it up better. That's all I did. Clean was probably a little bit better too. Alright, one more tactical reset. We'll do front squats. Better not have any misses on front squats. Alright, redo the reps. Sit down for a second. I don't think I've actually sat down yet. So with these, we'll go 70, 120, 150, 170. As long as it doesn't slip or anything weird, it'll be fine. Helps in trying to catch my breath too. Whew. Yeah. I'm equally annoyed with snatches and clean jerks, but you know, missing it and then making it is always annoying, but I made the technical adjustment and then made it. So hopefully I can do that a little bit more tomorrow. Alright, we'll do 70 without the wraps and then throw the wraps back on. Also forgot, like, my back feels 100% now. It's always kind of the last key of recovering from any sort of ailment is like you're not thinking about it. And I didn't think about it at all. We're gonna do 70 without wraps too. Throw them on for 50. Yep. I feel like I could do 150, but we're gonna throw the wraps on. Myself a rest. I drank a lot of coffee before coming out here, so my stomach is quite full. I also ate some of my beef. There's beef, corn, beans, and a bunch of seasoning, cheese. So I'm feeling that hefty bowl that I ate. I don't feel like I'm gonna throw up or anything, but I think if I like started doing P90X, it would come back up. But we have this 150 and then a 170. Of course, the caveat being 150 is like tremendously difficult, but casually doing the 120 and not doing the wraps, and honestly nothing hurt knee-wise on it, which is nice. But we gotta hit 50. Trying to control the eccentric, not a ton, but I'm not trying to dive bomb it, which sometimes helps me if I'm dynamic with it, but I'm trying to maintain my torso position. Alright, so we got one more. 150 felt good, so as long as we're focused, we'll make the lifts that we need to. Make my notes. And try not to get my notebook too sweaty. Alright. Last one here. And then we in. I trust it, keep my positioning, and we'll be all right. glasses back on. Under the circumstances, I'm happy with how that moved. My back didn't round over, which is nice. And I was able to push my knees back through. So, all in all, very happy with that rep. Especially with no belt, no hype, the weaker knee sleeve, which honestly for front squats don't make too much of a difference because most of the time it's my back that's the problem. So we are done. Put away my plate so I don't grief myself the next time I'm out here. Always go one plate at a time with my squat stands. I don't trust physics. And if that ever happened where the bar, flew up like, flipped or whatever, there's too much in here to hit and break. Wouldn't want to break the door or a wall or something. But nice little Friday session. That's how I want all the Fridays to go, minus the misses. Front squats are new for it, but I think with the way block work will go on Thursdays, I'll probably be too fatigued to put good quality front squats in after all of that. And it'll give me that little extra push to do jerks from the blocks and not be a baby, not be a girl, and not want to set them up and just do them from the rack. So that's going to be it for this one. Deuces.